This is my book report on the book Allegiant, written by Veronica Roth. This is the third book in a series called Divergent. In the second book, you find out that after all the dust settles and the war between the loyalists and the factionless is over, that basically everything was set up by the government. And the government is trying to make people genetically pure after they messed up in the first place and made people genetically impure, because I thought that by taking away people's attributes so they could get rid of all the crime in the world. So now in this book, Tristan Tobias and all of her friends have to try to find a way to make the government stop treating the genetically damaged like they're the reason for everything that's bad in the world. My favorite part is the ending because there's a huge plot twist, and the only reason I really finished this series was because I kind of had to, because my OCD was like, hey, you need to finish these books. And I really didn't think the author had like a big plot twist in her, because they're kind of written at junior high levels. It was kind of like a high school level where the plot twist is. I can't really tell you much about the plot twist. It'll ruin the series if you're gonna read it. That's why I don't want to do book talking class. My favorite character is definitely Tobias. He's strong and simple, yet determined. He sees things for like what they really are. And Triss, she kind of questions everything and never can just do what's easy, and she always has to kind of complicate things. I think the moral of the story is, if you truly believe in something, you should be willing to make the ultimate sacrifice for it. My opinion of the book, I definitely thought it was better than the first two, but all the reviews I read actually said that they didn't like this book just because of the plot twist. Actually, somebody's exact quote was, the problem with the Divergent series is Allegiant, which is the last book, which I don't see why. I think they're just mad because one of the main characters died. I'll definitely recommend it to junior high kids, because the action's still kind of PG-13, but after the third book, I'd say it's safer for high school kids to use. Sorry about that. Overall, it was a pretty good book. I won't ever read it again, but I'd suggest it to other high school kids and junior high kids. Freshmen, maybe.